What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Team Chat Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Jared Wilson, joined to my right by Rachel Mogan.
What's up?
And to my left, Zachary Brooks.
I'm not. I can't.
You don't have to look
I'm
at
not.
it.
Well, you guys did.
I'm looking at it because I'm introducing
Right.
this thing.
Mogan looked over, and I'm sure her voice was like, "What?
I know, yeah. So what's up? Sorry.
What's up? I just did it. Jesus, it's
kind of weird,
I'm
right?
such a hypocrite.
Just staring right into their souls.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
not sure I can look this way
No, I'm
and
not.
talk.
I'm still gonna pretend like it's not.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
Don't ignore it. In
Good.
fact, I'm going to ignore it for a little bit longer while I
Okay.
get through my spiel, and then I'll talk about it. I'll address the elephant in the room that is a camera.
It's an elephant.
So if this is your first time listening to Team Chat Podcast, this is a podcast based around video games where we, all three of us, share top 3 lists, general discussion, debates, and reviews on the games we love. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at teamchatpodcast@gmail.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, like where you'll be able to watch this video coming soon. Check your inboxes.
Jared's egos.
Just off the charts.
I like the camera. The camera
Also-
likes you, Jared.
Also, if you would like to help support this wonderful podcast, please check out our Patreon page where you can do just that. In exchange for your support, we offer cool perks like getting each episode early before its Tuesday release. If not, that's totally cool. We love making this podcast, and we love that each of you listen to it, and we'll keep giving you great content each and every week. It's Team Chat Guarantee.
That's the
If you would
guarantee.
like to check that out, head over to patreon.com/teamchatpodcast. All right, that's out of the way. The business is
All
done.
right.
Okay.
And now we can address the camera because this is our 30th episode.
So we had to do something special.
We had to do something special, and that's
We already
something
drank
special.
ourselves.
We did. And so that's something special that we've hit the milestone of yet another 10th episode. We are now going to start recording these babies on video.
We really missed an opportunity for our 25th to be in a car.
We really did. We should have done
Or was
that.
it 26?
Oh, to like rent a
25th.
car.
25. We should.
For those of you who listen to us who don't live in the United States, 25
Right.
is the legal age to be able to rent a car. So since we did the 21st episode where we all drank, then we were thinking we should go.
That was a missed opportunity.
It was.
The drive
I was
We
episode.
should have gone to Enterprise, rented a car, took the mics, and just drove around.
I just had a rental car. We
You
could have
did?
done it.
And it was like a
then.
convertible,
we could have been
too.
in the convertible.
That was when Dylan
Man.
was here. What
It
what
was.
number
It
was
was.
that?
That was 27.
28.
We'd still missed
okay.
it. So,
Okay.
I mean, we still missed it. We could always retroactively
The
go
point
back.
is,
could.
am I the only one old enough to
No.
rent a car?
No.
Now that you're
We can
finally
all-
old
we
We
too.
can
can
all 3 do it.
Did you just turn
26.
26?
Even older.
You're kind of getting up there
Yeah.
into your late 20s.
Past the threshold into
You
what is
might as
considered
well
the
be-
late 20s. Yes.
You might as well be 40.
One step
guess.
closer to the grave.
That's right.
The ultimate finish
Birthdays
line.
just get more and more depressing as you get older.
Whatever. This birthday was
all
fun.
downhill.
I had
It was,
fun
yeah.
this
Well,
birthday.
yours falls on the 5th of July. So
It
you get
is.
to- you get
So
to
I get to combine it
merge
with America's birthday. You
do.
A yearly event that I like to call Jeremiah-palooza.
No coincidence that you're born day after.
No. It was
Not at
planned
all.
that way so
Yeah,
I could
absolutely.
throw this party. And throw a party I did. Logan was there.
I
You
was
were gone
there.
in Virginia.
You went to? You came here?
Yeah.
Oh, how was it?
And you went to
You're not.
Virginia. so
Your
you know,
presence
you
is
didn't
not
get to come.
required.
Yeah. Apparently, people can have a good time without me.
That's what they like
Hard
to
to
say.
believe, but
There
people
was a
have fun.
pie. I baked a pie.
It was a good pie. We still have some. You like a
Never
piece?
mind.
Jared
you can't
said
have any.
it was a good
I'm
pie
gonna
with
eat
his
the
mouth,
rest
but
of
he
it.
said it was a bad pie with his eyes.
What? I can tell.
I saw it.
I remember thinking
was
this
like-
is
it
a
was
mediocre
good.
pie.
I thought
good.
it tasted delicious.
Blink twice if you're lying.
It was good.
But no, so now this camera is here to stay for now, this is the first time, so I'm not making promises on what it's going to look like after. We don't have an intro yet for the theme song, and won't have it by the time this goes live.
You gotta make a,
I got to make it at some
graphics.
point. Yeah, I got to make some graphics for that. You know, we'll have like some lower thirds and stuff like that with our Twitter handles, so you can follow us and all the and stuff like
Just
that.
The Facebook, the Twitter.
No, just the Twitter,
littered on
just
one
the Twitter.
page.
Just the Twitter.
We're up
but
to
you know, and this
160
this background behind us will probably change. I'm not the biggest fan of this TV back here. It's got our logo on it. Let me see if I can move that.
I mean, if you don't want it anymore, I'll take it.
the biggest fan of this TV.
actually, I am probably going to sell this one to get a better one for my
I will
buddy.
give you $5.
Might need a little bit more
That's
than
my
that.
opening bid.
Probably,
Opening and closing.
I'll probably move these posters and stuff that I got behind us a little bit lower so you can actually see what they are.
Yeah, the mise en scene's not really.
Yeah, no, it's not working too
working.
well. You know, I gotta do some adjustments in the studio
We gotta
here.
get the katana down here too.
Hell yeah.
I just watched the scene from Pulp Fiction where Bruce Willis is looking for a weapon to
Oh
kill
yeah,
Zed
that's a
with.
really good scene.
Yeah, and he picks the hammer, baseball bat, and then he finally lands on
Doesn't he?
chainsaw.
Chainsaw, yeah,
Then he finally
chainsaw.
lands on the.
I need to watch that movie. I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
Someone told me the other day we were talking about Tarantino, and someone told me I know who it is. I won't name names. and he told me that he did not like. He was not the biggest fan of Pulp Fiction, and I said, "Dude, I can't believe that."
And you're like, we're no longer friends.
And it's like I know it's a cliche movie that everyone like is supposed to love.
Yeah.
but that's for a reason. It's great.
It's a great movie.
film.
Excellent movie.
You don't love it. What are you gonna say?
I like it. I just think it's a little overrated.
I can't say
Just
that.
I
Well,
just
she
think
won't,
it's a
she won't be
little-
invited to our
little
film
overrated
podcast
to the other part.
Yeah, our other film podcast. That's right.
that we're thinking about starting. Just kidding. That we haven't. We've talked about it, but anyway. So, topic of this episode: the big thing of reaching the 30th episode, the milestone, the thing we're adding in is, of course, the now video component to this podcast. How you all doing out there? And so, other than that, we want to just take a break from our normal stuff.
We've made it to 30. Now
No,
we're done.
We made it.
I'm
We
going
got the gold
to be straight up.
watches,
I'm going to be straight up
the green jackets.
with our audience. I am tired this week. I'm very tired.
I thought this was going to be like a more like metaphysical, bigger problem in your life.
No,
like
no,
I
no.
am just tired
No.
of the list.
No,
The list episodes.
just this week, because it was my birthday, RTX, the 4th of July, a friend's wedding, a lot going on in like
fun-
a space
fun
of 4 or
things.
5 days, and I'm still not recovered from it.
Nah, I feel
And
that.
we were thinking about what should our topic be? What list should we give to you all this time? And honestly, I just didn't know if I had the mental capacities for it.
Well, we had one that we toyed with.
I think we're still going to talk
We
about
could
it.
still talk about.
Yeah.
It was your idea.
Yeah.
This always happens. Mogan's like, what? And I was like, no, it didn't.
No, we really loved your idea, and we wanted to go with it.
Happened
Yeah.
and I don't know what they were.
But so anyway, what we want to do for this one is we just want to have this is going to be one of our just let's talk about stuff episodes, and we're just
How
going to
you
talk about random stuff compared to all still gaming centric,
Yeah.
but not on a specific like list your favorite this, list your favorite that. We're
Right,
just going to like things that are current
Spitball
things
it.
going on. You
Okay.
know,
Yeah, yeah.
The stuff-isode.
I'm actually
Yeah.
the stuff episode.
This episode. I'm still just going to call it like let's just
that.
talk about.
I don't know
stuff.
why. There's. I'm glad we're doing this because of similar reasons that Jarrett was saying. And also, I don't know. None of us came up with a good list topic either, or any topic really.
Well, we'd also done two. We'd
think
done
about it very
two.
long.
no, I didn't think about
Yeah.
it.
We'd done 2 list topics in a row, which is not
did
normal
obscure games.
lately
Yeah.
because we did multiplayer maps and then obscure games. Normally we
Multiplayer
like
maps
throw
is
in a
good.
discussion one in there. Then we have the guest with Dylan and all that stuff, which we will have more guests.
Spencer, Jax.
Brandon. The list goes on. And I actually met somebody. There's a pretty at RTX that I went to this last week. I learned that
pretty
there's a well, I mean there were some. But I learned that a very popular Twitch streamer who used to work at Rooster Teeth lives here in Austin. I want to snag him as a guest.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Ray Navarez.
Well, we've lost him. He's like, can't say my name.
Yeah, I might have to cut that out.
Some-
so,
not
but-
not gonna work here.
he was a,
anymore.
he was a guest panelist on the Kind of Funny panel.
Oh,
Wow.
Seemed like a nice guy.
We're too small.
He plays
for him.
Xbox.
All right, he's my man.
Yeah, so you'll be all about it. But no, so we did. Let's see. We did have one question though on our Team Chat Podcast Facebook group from our good friend Brandon,
Hey,
and he was asking us if I can find the post.
question.
He asked us,
podcast
"What are your
4
favorite
hours.
video games of this console generation? PS4, Wii U, 3DS, Vita, Xbox One. So far, mine in no particular order are the following: Bloodborne, Wolfenstein: The New Order, Virtue's Last Reward, and honorable mentions are Doom, Dark Souls 3, and Metal Gear Solid 5.
oh.
I played one of those games.
Yeah, I have played.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
I played none of
I
those.
would put that up there for one of my favorite games
Nice.
for the current gens.
I played the demo of
Yes.
Doom. I played the demo of Doom. It was fun. I
started-
mean, I want to get it at some point, but I also have other things. Although, Brandon, I will tell you,
I don't know if Doom is for me, but go ahead.
I will tell you because he has mentioned it several times, and a couple of the clips that he put on in response to other things from past episodes, I did just go purchase Wolfenstein: The New Order for some of my birthday monies that I
Nice.
got.
Hey,
And so I'll be playing that one soon. I also bought the definitive edition of Ori and the Blind Forest. Super stoked about jumping
Wait,
into that one.
so you haven't played that, correct?
I have not played it yet.
Okay.
But
I haven't played it either. I haven't played
It's
it either.
like the soundtrack has got me intrigued.
Yeah.
Has obviously I love the soundtrack. The artwork of it, it just looks like a really fun game. And I saw it I was at Best Buy the other day looking, being like, how do I spend this birthday money that I got? And I saw it and I was like,
Decisions.
Choice.
Decisions.
choice.
Yeah, right. It's good problem to
Must
have.
be nice.
You sent me a picture of the Master Chief Collection. Was that also
I did.
something?
That was also a birthday gift.
Okay. Oh, it was a birthday gift.
Yeah, for my parents.
Oh, really? Did you tell them? You're like, hey,
I mean, I gave them like some ideas of
Yeah.
what I wanted and stuff.
So
like
that means you were playing Halo 1 for the first time.
I've played it for. I had it on my Mac a long time ago, but it was like
Did you play the whole thing?
No.
No?
And I like missed the cutscenes because the
On
cutscenes.
your Mac. People don't like that. You're going to get some hate for that.
Oh, I know. I've said it many times. That's all I've played PC wise has been Mac.
No, I played like...
And so I tried playing it there, but like the cutscenes wouldn't play right or something.
No,
so I like
you didn't.
I played the first mission of
Right. With the
Combat Evolved
updated-
with the updated everything.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's awesome.
And like the first cutscenes and everything, I was just like, holy shit, this is such a great way to start.
It is.
And
The
like to
ships
start
coming
a
through it.
series.
Yeah, and
all
you're
this
like
stuff.
you're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You know, the war is happening and you're like you can tell that there's you have like I've always said that about Halo. It's a story that you're catching up with.
Right.
You know, you're chasing after
right, because
what's going
it's
on.
straight up just like, oh, we're
Just
here.
throws you in
The
there.
pillar of autumn.
Great name.
Yeah,
Yep,
of the
Pillar
ship,
Autumn.
and it's just there, and it's like, oh yeah, hey, a crap load of Covenant are coming
Right.
our way, and we got to do something about this. And oh, wait, we're fucked. And
Yeah.
oh, wake up,
Wake
Master
up,
Chief,
Master
let's go.
Chief.
So you know,
Captain Keys.
it's a fun ride so far. And the music's been great in it. I haven't listened to that one soundtrack as much as I have the other Halo games, but it's still fantastic.
Dude, I think there are certain scores from the original Halo that I think are superior to Halo 2 and 3, which also have, I mean, most of Halo 2 and 3 are superior to Halo 1, but there is like the original, I don't know what it's the that from Halo 1 is great, and Halo 2 they added a rock guitar, which is cool, but wasn't for me. It's like
It gets a little wailing.
like it's like fuck,
Yeah.
they got Slash in there. I don't know who did that, but it takes away from like the.
I really
the
hope it
ancient-
was Slash.
Yeah.
Like, fingers crossed.
Like we could probably Google it, but it takes away from like the ancientness of the original. That just like the drums and like the chanting,
the chanting and everything like that. Yeah.
It's like wow.
And I went and played some multiplayer in it too, which that was great. Like I played a lot of Halo 2 multiplayer back in the day and everything in Halo 3. And that
People
was,
still
that
on
was
those servers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were still playing the
awesome.
Master Chief Collection stuff. So that was
actually
fun to
played
like jump back in. I played Lockout actually.
Yay!
It was a good map.
The
It was a
greatest
good map.
multiplayer map ever made.
Probably not correct.
Probably better than
Overstated.
Two Worlds or
Oh,
whatever it is.
Facing
Facing
worlds.
Worlds.
Facing-
You're
That's
such
how
a
bad
jerk.
it is. Like no one knows
Nobody
the
knows
name of it.
Nobody knows the name. So it was a fun time. Still trying to decide what I want to get with the rest of my stuff, the rest of my monies. But,
You
you know,
could donate it
Sam-
to your best pal, Mogan.
Sam also pre-ordered
Put it in
for
the
me
team
as
chat.
part. Aside from making this fantastic branded notebook,
Yeah,
you guys
look
be
at
able
that.
to see that.
Is that where we're going to put all your notes from now on?
Yeah.
It's good looking.
love
It's nice.
Team Chat.
And all that. Sam made me this.
You
It
should
was
leave
awesome.
it somewhere.
She
We
also
should get like 80 of those and leave them in public places.
Ooh,
and people are
that'd
gonna be like,
nice.
"What is this?
What is this?
Podcast?"
And
Well, make sure you put like at Team Chat Podcast.
yeah.
Right.
She
You
also
gotta make it look like an accident.
she also pre-ordered for me Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Hey.
Oh, that's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, when does that come out?
August
23rd, I believe.
Yeah.
Right,
So
okay.
it's gonna be a fun time. So, but back to this question. I realized we
yeah.
haven't done this. We didn't actually answer.
I said it. Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5. That's fine. I said Witcher 3 for Xbox One, PS4, Overwatch, duh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Overwatch is great.
That's hard to beat right now.
Yeah.
And most of these things too, like, are ones that I played recently. So it's kind of they might be my favorites for now because they're freshest on my mind. And then Severed for the Vita. Playing a lot
Nice.
of Severed.
Yeah, it counts. It counts.
No choices from either of you for the Wii U?
I was thinking about the Wii
You
U.
got, you got nothing?
I saw
I-
it the other day
can we-
that I saw it in a store that Assassin's Creed Black Flag was for the Wii U.
Was it really?
I saw it at
like,
it
take
was
away
like
the
GameStop
blood?
or something like
That
that.
would probably make it on my list.
You sure it wasn't
of
like
top
Lego's
console
Assassin's
games.
No, it wasn't. It was legitimately Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And I was like, that's confusing.
Can we put
Well,
Windy Beast on there?
Beast.
I don't know. What's the new Zelda called?
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Windy Beast. Got it. All right.
But it's
I
not
was
out
right.
yet, so technically
I'm putting it
she
on
can have
there.
no opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's-
can't,
look at it, though.
Can't have
You gotta look
opinions
at
about
it.
that. So currently, of course, it's Splatoon, number one.
Number 2, Splatoon.
Number two, Splatoon. And number three, Splatoon. Didn't you know they put it on PS4 and Xbox? No, mine would probably be either Overwatch for PS4 or really the Dishonored Definitive Edition.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still hung up on that, so love Dishonored to pieces.
Yeah, mine's-
Xbox I wouldn't know, and it frankly blows. So
All right, we'll get into that in a second. Metal Gear Solid for sure.
Yeah.
That is one of the best games I've played in the last like 5 years. not just for the new consoles. And even to say, like, I only got the Xbox One to play the Master Chief Collection. There was no other game that I have wanted for it since then, except for Metal Gear Solid, Overwatch, and Fallout. Fallout's up there as well. I love Fallout.
Nice.
I'll probably pick up Metal Gear Solid as well. I'm just trying to. I'm putting stock.
Man. Ew, dude, it is
I'm putting stock and like trying to figure out like what I'm wanting to play next and all this stuff because I already have, as you all know, I have this extensive backlog that I need to get through and
You need
everything.
to
Like I
catch
saw,
up, man.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate was
just
on sale for
forget
like
all that.
19. Was on sale for like $19, but I'm still 2 Assassin's Creed games behind, and I was like, well, that doesn't make sense for me to buy this now. And so I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point. You know.
Start with
Just-
Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yeah.
I probably will because that one I'll
Yeah.
knock out quick. I'll be able to see it, experience it, cry over it, and then and then
It's harder than
move
you
on.
think. It's a harder game than you think.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
imagining. I'm going into it with a little bit of a underestimation of its
Yeah.
power.
After you guys text me that you lose so much in Overwatch, I can't really gauge your
Oh, I'm bad, man.
I did
how good.
Did you see? I tweeted
how
today,
difficult
I
games
tweeted
are for
today
you
that I
guys.
played it during. Okay, what's your rank then in competitive?
Look, Jared's called me out.
Yeah, I want to know.
I want to hear a number.
I want to know.
I've only played 5 games.
So you haven't even placed yet?
No.
Oh, then
Have you placed?
You can shut the hell up.
Have you
then.
placed? Well,
No.
you guys lost every game except for one.
No,
No,
in
I
my
won-
defense,
I
I
won
haven't
2.
even made it to the high enough level to get to competitive mode. You have to be 25.
Oh, so you're
and
not
I'm
even at that
stuck
level yet.
24.
Okay, so you have
That's
nowhere
an
to talk then. If you haven't even finished,
Just saying, I'm
The-
winning.
the-
I'm winning. I'm Charlie Sheening. Winning. I am.
No, but I had my biggest issue.
It's just a damn team.
And I will say that there were plenty of games that I knew that I blew it, and I did not.
It was me,
I did
guys,
not
I'm
contribute.
sorry.
I did not contribute well enough to the team to make it. I should have switched my character when it wasn't working out. You know,
Yeah.
I get that and I understand.
You're a
that.
Hanzo player.
but I did not actually really play Hanzo that
Oh, yeah,
much.
okay.
I was about to say, the few times I've seen him play Hanzo, it wasn't going well.
I want to be good at Hanzo, but Hanzo's hard to be good
He
at for
is.
me.
He is. He's tough.
I'm going to show you a video.
But what was I saying?
Well, who do you usually?
Now, I'm relying on Roadhog, but I even saw myself.
Roadhog.
I even saw myself. I pulled out a Soldier 76 for one game because I haven't. Hey, you know what's cool is we can put this on the video later.
Switch to a hero the team actually needs. You need a healer. I don't care. I play only Hanzo. I have a gold medal.
Oh
I'm lagging casual.
Too casual.
But no, it was a big problem though with like people kept dropping out, and then if
That
you're in
I have
competitive play and like
no
people drop out for
tolerance.
that, and it just and like granted they can always rejoin later, but like people weren't rejoining, and it,
no
Well, they
tolerance
should
for
be
that crap.
big punishments for that.
and I think they're increasing the punishments and
should
everything.
That's hilarious. Read the title.
Nerf.
That's amazing.
Dreams do come
so
true.
no, so it's very difficult, and they change up how the rounds work now. Like sometimes I've played 3 because we tied and everything. I've played like a match can consist of like 3 rounds of escorting a payload on, and those can take.
They take forever.
It is long.
It's tough.
It's
tough.
long.
The
It's a
first
tough
game I
line.
played of competitive was with a buddy, and we're like, "Oh, dude, like, let's do it. Or we'll be okay at it." And I've never been beaten so bad in Overwatch.
Oh.
And that game, there's something about Overwatch compared to other multiplayer games that I play that's a little bit more frustrating to lose at.
Yeah.
'Cause when you're getting beat by a good team, there's like you really feel
Helpless?
helpless. There is nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Everyone like I don't know what I don't know what to
I
do.
played it. I played a match like that today, and it just it was just quick play.
Like
but
you can't even
I just
get
got-
to
we
the
just
fucking
got-
payload.
You can't even like
Yeah.
get it out the
No.
gate, you know. It's just, and you're just like, God, it's pathetic.
Yeah.
It's like you feel just terrible.
It's bad.
You've got 5 Reinhardts and you still can't do it.
Yeah. Well, here's a weird thing that happens. I've noticed in competitive play. So let's say this happened to me once. We stopped them. They got the payload, maybe like I don't know, 100 meters. I don't have fucking no idea. They got it like a little bit far, not that far.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy and 4 other random people. I think it was 3 of us actually. We all picked Reinhardt, and they saw what we were doing, and they all picked Reinhardt too. We had 6
Oh my God.
Reinhardts just because we knew we only had to get it a certain distance, and it worked. So that changes the way people play the game, knowing
Yeah.
that you only have to get it a couple
certain
feet,
distance.
around the
to
corner.
get more time.
Just to get the
stuff
checkpoint.
that.
And just get
Yeah.
Winston, do the bubbles, and you're going to beat the other team. You've already beaten them. So that changes the way people are playing the game.
I ran into a team that was playing double Winstons that had 2 Winstons, and that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, when you got to use, there's a certain map where Winston's really Temple of Anubis.
Watchpoint Gibraltar was the one this was out.
I was thinking
that was
Watchpoint
rough.
Gibraltar.
Yeah, I could
It
see
was
that.
rough because it had a lot of like tight places, and when Winston goes into his like
hate
primal
that
rage,
map.
he's like slaying fools everywhere.
Yeah.
It's
And
ridiculous.
it's like, well, this is great.
Crazy monkey. I'm always like monkey in the middle.
shoot the monkey.
Shoot the baboon.
That's how you feel when you're Lucio. You're like, oh god,
Yeah, you just got to run and hide.
ducking and rolling up on the walls.
I fucking hate Lucio.
Oh, you suck.
He's hard,
He's hard to kill.
He's hard
Even
to kill.
close
That's
up,
the
he's hard to
point.
kill.
You just gotta zoom around. Be
He's
hard
like
to
all
kill.
over the place, and I'm like Widowmaker. I'm like,
People use their
"Jeez."
microphones a lot more. I've found in the competitive, which has
That's
made
good.
it been really nice. It makes it a lot
Nice.
easier. Like I teamed up with a teammate to combine ults for one round, and it
Nice.
worked out really well. It was very nice. So, but yeah, we've talked about Overwatch a lot. We won't stay much on that too long.
It's just a very of the moment game.
It really
It did
is.
surpass League of Legends. I heard in Korean cafes.
Oh yeah,
And
really?
that's the indicator,
That is
man.
the indicator
How
right
do
there,
the
right?
Koreans feel about it?
I know.
That's the goal.
Oh, what are their opinions?
And before we change topics, they are, you've seen all the stuff that they're about to release the new hero.
Oh, they have a new hero.
A new hero?
Do we know anything
It's
about?
apparently a
her?
sniper support class.
Oh.
So like you use a sniper rifle, but you can shoot shoot your own
like
teammates to heal them.
Oh, that's
Oh, interesting. Do we know
cool.
what he or she looks like or anything?
No, it's rumored, and apparently from like the backstory and all that stuff, she has some relation. I think her name is Sombra. I want to say, which I believe is. It said in the article I was reading that is Sombra is Spanish for shadow. Don't quote me on that.
No, I was going to say that.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I know Spanish.
And so,
that's right.
And I think
It is. Shut up.
people are saying that she might be Farah's mother in like the story of it all.
The story.
So,
Sure.
because like
Okay, whatever.
I was playing a match the other day and heard Soldier 76 say to Farah in the game, like, you have aim like your mother or something, like you have good aim like your mother.
Really?
And so,
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so they're dropping some hints. Showed like a diagram of the new gun that she'll use and stuff like that. So we might be seeing a new hero.
I could see myself like turning off Overwatch, not playing it for 2 weeks, and coming back. And it's like a family tree of
Yeah.
like new characters. I have no idea who's who. They're all related somehow.
Yeah, it's craziness.
Winston and Farah's mother at the top.
Just mutants. That's all this is. Just mutants. Although that would make sense for Roadhog, though.
Yeah, it might actually.
Yeah.
Is he an actual pig?
No, I think he's a person, but
I don't know.
he's a
think
person.
I think he's a pig.
oh, I did get enough credits to buy like his most expensive skin.
There you go. I bought
Shark bait
I
skin.
bought
It
Diva's
looks
most
nice.
expensive skin.
I like his one that's like the Maori.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
a cool one.
Roadhog.
Oh, you got the
Face.
Bumblebee for Diva?
No, I got I really wanted to get that one, but I went with the other one. It's like blue.
Oh, lame.
I'm just trying to paint a picture in your head. Blue. Oh my god, Roadhog cosplay.
Oh my god, I did see some cosplay at
That's
RTX.
good.
Oh yeah,
Of,
what'd you say?
I saw a Zarya cosplay, a McCree, a Tracer, and
Tracer. What?
who else did I see? I felt like I saw somebody else.
I would have tried to talk to the Tracer.
Do you mind going and checking on the camera real quick? I think it's still going, but this thing can only record for like 30 minutes at a time, so we have to keep checking it and make sure it's going. If it's close, go ahead and just like start and stop it. Oh. That's fine. Boom. Okay. And we're back. But no, I saw some of that stuff. And so
I've never
there's
seen
quite a few.
live cosplay before.
Then
Really?
you should have gone to
Not
RTX
ever.
with me.
Not ever.
And you guys
I
could have.
feel like I see them in
could've seen
Walmart.
You're just making fun of people.
There's some pretty good. There's like some great Halo cosplay there. Last year, not so much this year, but last year there was a ton of Destiny cosplay there.
Yeah, well, Destiny was a little bit more.
But Destiny was the
moment.
big game last
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
Last year, I ran into a Link crossing the street.
Oh,
and
were
I
you
was like,
hey!
man. And they were like, stranger danger. I was like,
Because it's a 12-year-old and they're just like, I don't talk to people.
that guy was an adult.
So-
Whatever. I didn't want to be
You
friends
need to
with
go
him
to
anyways.
one dressed as Zelda and try to find a Link.
That would be a good idea. I don't need no Link, though. I can save myself.
It's true.
I'm the chic version of Zelda.
which I don't fully understand.
You don't have to.
It's like the timelines thing. We've gone into it before. Let's not go into it here.
In, Smash Bros.
You don't have to know.
It's fine.
It's just as fine.
Well, at least tell me what game Sheik's in.
Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
That's Sheik's first appearance.
No, really.
First and last?
No.
He's not in Twilight Princess.
Are we counting Smash?
Or is it a she? It's her dressed up, right?
Well, that's a big debate within the community. So, it's kind of like up to you to decide.
Yeah.
Well, I like that. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
It's a guessing game.
It's very liberal of them.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure Sheik is only in Ocarina of Time, in the canon.
Interesting. So, Mogan, what was the... I mean, we've talked about that.
We've never talked about Sheik.
Actually, we really haven't.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have...
So where does he fit? So is there not much more to it, or just like does...
Because no one knows, I guess.
I was going to ask you about your next about your idea. For,
what was my idea?
Yeah.
Speedrunning.
Speed running.
I never know. So yeah, speedrunning. What do you think?
It's interesting.
Are we for or against speed
and done with that topic. No.
Now to preface that just real quick, so this is actually something that's really cool that's happening this summer. Games Done Quick.
It's happening like right now, right?
Yeah, it's happening right now.
Okay.
So Games Done Quick, for those of you that don't know, does 2 annual events. They do their summer event and their winter event. And Games Done Quick is basically just a speed running marathon that goes and goes and goes. It's 24/7. You can log onto the website anytime and you just literally watch them speed run over all the games, like every game there is. And then you can also donate, and all of the proceeds from donations go to Doctors Without Borders.
Oh.
And they change the charity every single year, right?
They do. And actually, so this year, I just checked, they've already raised well over $600,000.
Wow. Nice. I was looking back. I was looking back on the website for Games Done Quick. Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. Okay. Games Done Quick. In a couple of years, they've raised like over $1 million, close to like,
I mean, they're getting that far along this summer.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's really impressive. That's really awesome.
Do these speed runners get any money for this?
No, it's all to charity.
So
they set like records and stuff, so they get fame and glory.
Yeah.
But they don't get
they don't get the money.
Yeah.
They don't
because
get paid
fame
at
and
all.
glory and that good feeling for knowing that you helped Doctors Without Borders, that's what gets you through the day.
I would like to... Here's my my 2 cents on speedrunning. What I have seen impresses the hell out of me. And I am blown away from... the ones I've seen were for Halo, Mario 64, and...
I watched one for Super Meat Boy today.
Oh, yeah. I bet that's a good one to speed run.
Good Lord.
Nice.
It's crazy. You don't... the Mario 64 one blew my mind. I didn't watch the whole
things
thing.
they can do where you grab a bob-omb and then you go to a specific corner of the
you
map.
go through the
and
wall.
then you light the bob-omb just on time, and then you skip across the map, and then you're up in the air, and then you're just done. And you're like, what
because
happened?
that's what I can't wrap my mind around is how the hell or how long does it take
to
figure that out?
I know.
Granted, there are thousands upon thousands of people who have played like Mario 64 in its lifetime.
Be the fastest,
but how?
They should not have to have a day job. They should be making a living doing that because it blows my mind. It's so impressive. Just to see Mario at the beginning of 64 come out, and they're immediately, if they mess up once, they're not going to get the record because someone else has perfected it.
And think if you were just at the end,
and
when you messed up and you got to start over.
Right.
Like I've seen one where I'm pretty sure it's Mario 64, and they get to a certain point of the level where they basically somehow work Mario into a space that in the physics of the game he is actually too big to fit in. So the game kind of glitches, and it's he's not supposed to be here. It somehow builds up speed within the game and shoots him out and blasts him all the way through the level. And you're just like, how did you find this?
What?
How did you find this?
I will say,
incredible.
In a very small way, I was able to find that stuff out in Mario Blaster Ultra, which I talked about in episode 3.
That's a good one to speed run.
It is a great
that
one.
would be a great one.
That is all about
because it's all about setting time.
You're already trying to.
That's
speed
just
run.
Super Monkey Ball.
Same thing.
I've watched speed runs of Super Monkey Ball too.
Sure, amazing.
Make my eyeballs bleed.
Yeah, it's gonna be
it's
crazy.
just how
Just
I
visuals.
actually heard. Where did I read this? I don't remember where I read it. It actually didn't technically have to do with speed running, but I think at one point a certain medical school was using Super Monkey Ball to test their doctor's responsiveness, with their hands, because the controls are so responsive and so precise. They were like, how exactly correct can you get it?
That's
and
cool.
it's that's really cool.
My mom
Saving lives, video games.
told me all the time that she was like, oh, Zach's playing video games and he's getting good at them. Maybe he'll be a surgeon. Maybe, just maybe, he'll be a surgeon.
And now you're
like,
and now look at you.
I know.
She had gotten you trauma
Other path.
center under the knife.
I know.
That's true.
That
I
was your
would've liked
mom's
it.
bad.
I'm just squeamish though. I want to be a surgeon, but I can't see blood. So how does that work?
Do
Can I
it
just come in later?
blindfolded. You do got to do it
You
blindfolded.
can just shout the
I'm sure
instructions.
plenty of
Is that
people.
good?
I'm sure plenty of people told Stevie Wonder he couldn't play the piano,
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
but he plays
Well,
the hell
when
out of the
Stevie,
piano.
when Stevie Wonder plays the piano, no one's at risk of dying. Those are two very
You know,
This is
different.
a film. I see a film
Those
here.
are two very
that
different
is
things.
that is just
I mean, if Zach f's up a surgery, somebody's gonna die.
yeah, but that's that. You just look at
You
the
would need to feel
it's the
the body.
overarching wisdom of my statement.
I would need like an hour to feel the body. Like how
Yeah,
long it
fill
is,
it up. You know, probably couldn't be an ER surgeon.
Yeah.
because you couldn't really take that much time.
No,
But
no.
if you were just like, hey, this has been scheduled like a month in advance.
Right, I need to come over and feel you up.
All
for
we're
like
doing
hours.
is
Like,
we're just like amputating a
blindfold
leg or
on.
something,
Yep, yep.
or maybe some cardiovascular stuff.
I could do it.
Yeah,
I could do it.
neurosurgeons.
I'll start working on it.
Yeah, impress your mother.
I think I'm going to start becoming a bird watcher.
Okay.
Those are two just wildly different things.
I've been watching birds. This has nothing to do with video games.
It's been a slow summer for you, hasn't it?
Whenever I go
He's finding
outside,
out so much about himself.
I've been watching birds, and I'm like, wow, I've always made fun of bird watchers. And here
I
I
will
am.
still make fun of bird watchers.
Now you're
I will
being
still make fun of them, but I secretly am one. That's why I make fun of them. It's like people that are homophobic,
Yeah.
you're all over the map
I
here,
know,
buddy.
those aren't games.
Oh my
But it
God.
does kind of have to do with Pokemon Go. Transition.
Oh God!
Swipe left.
So we better check. We better check on it. See how it's going.
So we all got Pokemon Go.
We'll talk about this more once we actually have more time to get into it, because I can barely get in
You guys are having trouble getting in.
with
Mogan's
server
a level
issues.
3. I'm level 2.
It's kind of BS.
Jared's level 1. But I just want to
Fix your shit.
I just want to say we all chose different starter Pokemons without knowing
Without
that.
consulting each
Which
other.
is a good representation.
It is.
Of
Nice.
It is.
the-
It is.
you
Of
know,
our
what we have
dynamic.
built here. Yes.
Yes. This great empire.
I'm Squirtle, blue.
I peg you as a Charmander.
That's who I
I'll
picked.
pretend I didn't hear that.
I know.
I picked
It's just
Charmander.
not what I would have guessed.
he
Bulbasaur is a
looked
close
cool.
second. I love Venusaur. He's
I
so
picked
underrated.
Bulbasaur. No,
He's very
Venusaur
underrated.
is like your tank.
And
Like
he's
he's
just-
my tank.
There's
and
something about him.
My favorite moveset is to combine Toxic with Venoshock. Because
Does
Toxic,
he have Toxic? He can
Yes,
do yeah.
yeah.
He can,
Or at
you're
least
right.
in the later gens he does. I'm actually not sure of the earlier
feel like he
ones, but
does.
in like Gen 4 and onward, you can get Toxic, and it badly poisons the opposing Pokemon. And then once they're poisoned, Venoshock, its entire thing is if the enemy is already poisoned, the move does massive damage.
There you go.
So not
It's the
only
combo.
are they
It's the
actively
1-2.
dying every time,
the right
you come
here,
back
Fred.
at him with a
Bam, bam.
Venoshock, and it's like bam.
Yeah.
And then I do Leech Seed, which literally sucks the life out of them, and you can stack it on top of Toxic.
It's not horrifying.
And then you regain your HP,
Yeah.
and they're just dying right and
Yeah.
left, and you're like, "This is the best."
I foresee Mogan having a gym somewhere in Austin.
I'm building it.
Well, you got to find it first, right?
Buy yourself your
is that
condo.
isn't that how that works in the
Yeah,
in Pokemon
no,
Go?
you have to find the gym, and then you overtake it.
But only one Pokemon's in the gym.
There's a couple gyms over here
Yeah, there are. I saw them on the map.
by that church.
It's level 100 Venusaur.
It's probably not.
So I will say that I've said it before, but if you're first time listening to us,
You're about to hear an unbelievable statement.
I did not play Pokemon growing up.
Loser.
I wasn't allowed to. Okay. And so I was very excitedly looking forward to the release of Pokemon Go, because I was like, this is finally my chance to really get into it, learn about it. And I mean, I'm a fan of trading card games anyway.
Yeah.
I played the Star Wars trading card game growing up. That was my jam.
You're gonna get it.
So I'm going to want to play that.
You're gonna get
I'm also
attached
going to
to
want
your
to play
Pokemon.
Magic the Gathering. I'm already accepting that. Like, so let's start that. Let's get another part of that going on. And I'm okay. You guys don't have to get into it. I just love the trading card.
I like
games.
collecting
you're
things.
asking us to play Magic
Yes.
now.
No. I'll go to the local comic shops
Yes.
and sit down. And be
Jared
like,
in
what's
there?
up, bros?
Collabs.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Those people in the back of the bookstore on Saturday mornings, he'd come in and be like,
They would be
"Nerds."
pissed at me.
Those nerds.
Piss. But no, so Pokemon Go, I was really hoping that this is going to be the time. This is how I'm going to get into Pokemon. I'm going to learn about it. I'm going to learn how it operates. And then I'm probably going to go out, buy 3DS, buy some new, what's the new one coming out? Moon and
Pluto. That's the one we made up.
Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon.
We made up.
Right.
We made up Pluto.
Pluto is coming 2083.
Yeah.
And so,
Pokemon
get some of
Pluto.
that stuff. So, I can kind of consider that with, my birthday funds that I've got to maybe get into
as,
DS.
Good choice.
as a man, Mono, as you are a man,
Yes.
that being
I am. I have a
true
penis.
fact, I'm very curious to see your relationship, how it comes into fruition with a Pokemon game that with Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true.
Will you accept
Not growing into it
Will you
from...
accept
or will you be like, I don't care about these creatures?
Dude, it's the best game to take on flights.
Can you just pick up... What? Not
Pokemon
Pokemon
Go.
Go.
No, just Pokemon.
Just Pokemon.
Just Pokemon.
Yeah, no, it's great.
No, I don't
It's
doubt
awesome on
that.
flights.
I'm just saying, when I replayed Pokemon Red 4 summers ago, and I was in my early 20s, I loved it.
I know.
You get
You're
so
never-
attached
you're
to
never
your
too
Pokemon.
old.
It's
and
so weird.
You get your mains, and
Yep.
you never.
You
It
get
doesn't
the
matter
comp.
if you catch a really cool Pokemon. You can't put them on your team because that means you got to move one of your other
Right.
guys out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sorry,
You've already
sucker.
built up and leveled up. And
Yeah,
evolved.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like you have their sets down, and you're just like, oh,
That's
I think that
you know how they fight. You know
Exactly.
their strengths and
You have
weaknesses.
nicknamed them
Yeah.
all.
You
You
nickname
thought about the
them.
nicknames for
Yep.
hours before you hit save.
I'll get a
'cause you can't
Bulbasaur and
change
just
them.
name him Bulby.
Bulby. Hello, Bulby.
Hello, Bulby.
He's British.
Oh, so I don't know if we
Hello, Bobbit. What?
creepy. So, anyways, Jared is Charmander.
Yes.
and I got Bulbasaur. So
I'm Squirtle.
Yes, Squirtle.
Which I only like. I don't like Squirtle. I don't like War Turtle.
War Turtle.
War
War Turtle.
I only like Blastoise. So I have to get through these
okay.
fucking
You don't even
losers
like
of Pokemon.
Squirtle?
Fuck
Come
no.
on. What about the
punk.
Squirtle that wears the really cool sunglasses?
I do like him.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's a
A
good
buddy of mine named his kitten Squirtle. It's a fun fact.
You're
Oh,
a-
I see.
You're a strange guy, Jared.
Why?
What do you like? Do you like?
You wouldn't name an
Bulbasaur?
animal a Pokemon name?
Well,
I
I
would.
mean, no, I
I
probably
would.
would.
See, he would. You would too.
do-
I know
what's-
you
what's-
would.
but what's
So
the
don't
second
act like I'm the
Bulbasaur?
crazy one.
Ivysaur.
Ivysaur and then Venusaur. Yeah.
Ivysaur sucks. All mid Pokemon
yeah.
suck.
Well,
Come
that's
on.
kind of true.
All the mid-level ones, you don't. I'd rather be the cute
Yeah.
ones or the strong ones.
Like Charmeleon's no good either.
No. I got a lot of him on Pokemon Snap though. I do remember I have that in my
I remember
head.
playing that one. Good old demo and Blockbuster.
Professor Oak's like, you're a terrible photographer.
Just
Professor
wait. Let me learn.
Professor Oak.
Let me grow. You should see me now in my profession.
Yeah, seriously. That game got me into photography. How about that?
What do you know now, Professor?
Oh, your career to Pokemon. That's the
Do you, Professor
power.
Oak? You heartless bastard. Now we have Professor Willow. Shut.
Is that the one who's in Pokemon Go?
Yes.
Okay. See, I don't know these things. You
Well,
gotta
I've
explain
never
it to
met
me.
Professor Willow.
I know the
No,
main
he's brand new.
trainer.
He's
Yeah.
way too good looking. He's like an
He's
old
very
man,
handsome.
good looking,
Yeah,
like
he's
cool
a silver
hair.
fox. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
kind of like dressed like a hipster. He's like, yo, what's
He is
up?
kinda
What's
dressed-
up? He's
It's
like,
like you can't
smoking
go
a
to
joint.
that gym. Gotta be level 5.
Pokemon in the world. Someone's got to do my job for me. How about you?
It's pretty great.
Fucking
I can't
slacker.
catch them all, but you can.
Good. He's a slacker. I'm
no,
liking
so-
I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
I am too, and I really like I was saying. Unfortunately, I haven't had the with the server issues and all that other stuff that's gone on. I
Yeah.
haven't been able to get super into it, which is really bumming me out. Like I was downtown last night, going to dinner, and I couldn't. And I was like, "Oh, sweet! There's got to be some great ones downtown Austin. Got to be." But then I couldn't log on.
Supposedly,
Bumming me out.
supposedly, you can get a special Pikachu at the Capitol building.
Oh, really?
Really?
Supposedly.
Well, looks
Capitol
where'd you
building,
hear this?
Austin, Texas, Reddit.
No,
that's in the
pretty
whole country?
reliable then.
No, it was like Austin Pokemon Go Reddit, like a subreddit, and it was like, hey,
Does
there's
every-
a super fancy Pikachu.
Every city.
at
My
the
hometown
Capitol.
has a Pokemon Go subreddit now.
Does
Doesn't
every town have Pokemon?
I think everywhere.
so.
I think because it doesn't
They
really
all have
matter.
special Pokemon?
It doesn't really matter what it is. I think it just randomly generates a Pokemon close to
Even
where
if you live
are.
in like bumfuck nowhere, they'll
Well,
still
probably
be.
not like Montana. I'm pretty sure they don't even have the internet.
Where's the special?
as long as
gym
I think
in
as long as you
Montana?
can have like a GPS
I'm just
signal.
wondering.
in your phone.
So we all get. It's all.
We've also
it's
just,
all
like-
level playing field.
You've also
We all
like-
just level
sort of.
same chance to get the same kind of Pokemon.
I think so. I believe.
Or what about Mewtwo?
I think.
Is there
I don't
really
know.
like a billion Mewtwo out there? That can't be.
There's probably one at Area 51.
Probably so.
Probably.
How cool would that be?
Yeah, that would
Gotta
be
break
really,
in.
Like if you had to break into Area 51 and be
That
like,
will
I'm
get
just
you
here for
shot.
my Mewtwo. Excuse me.
I bet you those Russian kids that climb things could get some good ones. There's probably like on the top
way
of
up
the
at the
Eiffel
top
Tower.
of like some tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a Voltron.
I won't go that.
Voltron, no.
I won't go
Zapdos.
that. I won't
one
go
of the,
that
one of the
crazy to try
legendary
to find
birds.
one. I'm not that desperate for Pokemon.
I will.
I want to go to Iceland and get Articuno.
Yeah, it's probably in Iceland.
I'll try to pick up someone. I'm in Europe later this year.
Find a volcano. So
What'd you do in Europe? I caught some Pokemon. Glad you asked.
And I named him all these great things. This is my Pikachu that I caught, but I nicknamed him William Wallace.
Like, I'm sorry I asked.
Sam just gets mad at me.
My
tells me to
sister,
quit.
who really does not game, just texted me. So how do I get this Pokemon game?
Everyone's talking about it.
Everyone's talking
Hefe
about it.
was like, what is Pokemon Go? Because I was like, dude, I think there's a Pokemon in your backyard.
He's like, how to get there?
Yeah, he was like, what?
I went and filmed somewhere yesterday, and after I left, like I saw some videos. Some of the people who work there that I'm friends with, they were posting like Snapchats and stuff of their boss, like out in their parking lot trying to catch Pokemon and stuff like that. It was great.
I sent a snap to my bro earlier today of the page that says, sorry, our servers are down, with the caption, Dark Nintendo, connect me to the servers.
It's
That's all I want, man.
It's a
I
bad
want to
thing.
cross paths with another Pokemon Go as I'm like walking.
Sam said that she saw like groups of
can get
people
into it.
going around campus, like trying
Really?
to find him.
Oh,
she was
that's
walking
where
around
I
for
need to
lunch,
go
and
camping.
apparently there were a
They just
ton
have
of
their
people
phones,
there.
right? You just have their phones.
Probably bumping into each other right
Yeah.
and left because they're not paying attention.
Probably getting run over, hit by
I'm lone
buses.
wolfing it. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
like,
I don't need
Kaibu
a pack.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I had to
Yu-Gi-Oh.
stop by the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Eames Historic Center today because that's a Pokestop, like really close to where my office is. So I was like, let me just pop over there real quick.
Yeah.
What's
And they
going
were
on?
like, what's that
They're like,
crazy
"Get
lady
the
doing
fuck."
in our
You're the
parking
100th
lot?
person that's come in here. Get the fuck out.
I mean, honestly though, it could be really good. Like if you got
Good
a
for
good
businesses.
Pokestop,
Good
for the economy.
Yeah,
It's
and
good.
like a Starbucks or something.
Yeah.
Starbucks will see a huge increase.
Or like, mom and pop stores.
yeah, that'd be better.
Yeah.
mom and pop stores.
That's a Poke Center.
Yeah.
But you got, get a sandwich while you're here.
But you gotta say, if you're coming in here with your phone out looking for Pokemon, you gotta buy a drink.
Yeah.
You gotta buy something. Let's do
These
that.
Pokemon aren't free.
Let's
crazy
see if we
enough
can
to work,
see if we can set up a Pokemon bar.
I think there's ways to set up some way to monetize an idea around Pokemon Go.
I mean, but we
Selling
can't talk
good
about it
Pokemon.
here
They're
because this is a
already-
public thing, and if we don't get on it fast enough, then people are going to steal it from us. So we got to do it ourselves.
We'll do it after this.
offline.
We'll figure out
We'll figure out how to make money off Pokemon Go afterwards.
how can we exploit this child's game.
It's a game for men and
I was
women.
about to say, it is a game for
business.
adults.
Adults.
It is.
We're
It is.
adulting hardcore.
All trainers grow up someday.
This is true.
And they continue to be traders. Really nothing else.
Yeah.
There's only like 5 jobs in the Poke universe.
Yeah, it's like, and most of them belong to nurses.
Police officer, nurse, trainer.
Yeah.
I don't
People
know.
Oh,
just
you
live
can
in
be a
houses?
scientist.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Pretty sure
professors. You can be a
you
professor
can
too,
be a
right?
professor or
Ash has a mom
scientist.
that I think just stays at home.
Yeah, I don't even think she has to
That
work.
that is.
She doesn't have
I think that's a
he doesn't have
government
a dad,
provided
does he?
house. Probably not.
Oh, poor guy.
Who?
Most video
Ash.
game characters
Oh, yeah.
don't have both parents,
Yeah.
like as a whole.
Because it's a good story.
It is.
Thing.
But we don't even know about Ash's dad.
No, we don't.
because
That was
he ran
probably in
away
the-
from home.
It was probably in the
He
hidden episodes.
he left his young wife and unborn child to go chase Pokemon out in the wilds.
He got killed by
And
a
his
Snorlax.
obsession.
Snorlax. I gotta find a Snorlax. I love Snorlax.
I wonder where we.
Where
it
would
would
you
be
find- I
really
was
setting up a
funny
great
if
backstory for
Snorlaxes
Ash,
were
but I
at,
guess
like,
I'm done
mattress
talking about that.
stores.
Yeah,
That'd
or
be
like
funny.
a KFC or something.
KFC.
He's just in there on a booth.
That'd
That's
be pretty
mean.
funny.
That's mean.
But no, I'm hoping to get into it more. I really want to get
You
into
will.
it more.
You will.
I
We
just
just
got to
need
find
the
more Pokemon around it. Yeah, I need those. They were more stable
been
today.
fine with
I will say that they were more stable today.
We're all gonna get on.
Yeah, let me check. Can I pull this up?
So we got. Oh, I got fucking Roadhog. Get out of here, Roadhog.
Love Roadhog. Let me see. Niantic. Fix
There's
your
an
servers.
Eevee close by.
Really?
Yes.
That you should actually go do that.
Yeah,
No,
you guys,
wait. We're
do you
almost
need
done.
Me?
We're
do
in
you
the
need me,
final
guys?
stretches. Oh yeah, see, look, this is gonna work for me now.
Oh, air recipes. Oh,
Yeah.
I got an
It
app.
works.
I got an. Hey, very nice.
Oh, yours
Oh,
is
it's
already
night.
at nighttime.
Oh, what the duck?
No,
I
it's-
got a.
I got these outlines of a couple others. I don't know what these
I
are.
got to sign back.
Is your
in.
phone
Give
on
me
a different
fucking
time zone?
break.
No, 707.
Huh.
Huh. I don't know.
Yours isn't nighttime there.
You've got a Starmie?
Yeah.
What? You got
See?
a Starmie? Where'd you get a Starmie?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't have one.
I don't have it. It's just showing up apparently.
Oh, now I've got the Starmie.
I thought
Well,
Starmie
lucky.
was.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah, let's.
See, you're
let's cut
showing
this
that
one
you have
short.
way more nearby than I do.
Yeah, I do. Because I'm better.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would make
You're
sense.
level 3.
No, so this was written down in my helpful hints for Pokemon Go.
Ooh.
The higher level you are, the more rare and high level Pokemon you attract.
Oh, that makes
So
sense.
the more you level up, the more Pokemon you literally attract.
Much more of an incentive
There's
to get into this.
fireflies.
See, I don't even see. Oh, there is one. Oh, there's one close.
Oh, and so you know how I wrote a couple of different things down.
Okay.
So when you're catching Pokemon, do make sure that you're catching all of your repeats. So like even if you've caught 5 billion Caterpies, still catch them because A, you need the XP for your trainer.
Yeah.
Yep.
And B, when you release them, which is called transfer, like you transfer it to Professor
yeah.
Willow,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
actually just gives you candy, which
good.
you can use for your other Pokemon.
And what does the candy do?
The candy is how you're actually going to use...
To evolve,
Yeah,
right?
to evolve
Oh,
your...
okay, so
yeah.
it's like their food.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yes. Because
Gotcha.
actually
That's
in
easy
the
enough.
games, in the
I like
Pokemon
candy.
games, there are little candies called rare candies.
That's what
and
you
they're a
need to
way for you
evolve.
to automatically not evolve but level up your
Yeah.
Pokemon. So like if you've got 5 rare candies and a level 40 Pokemon, you can go from 40 to 45 in nothing.
Got it. Okay. I get that now.
I
I
think
understand
that's all
it.
I had.
That's all you need to know.
And in case you need to know, Pokestops. So, like, let's say, for example, that your church is a Pokestop, and you are
they've chosen
bored
churches
out of
for
your
some of
mind
these.
sitting there in Sunday service. The Pokestop will reset after about every 5 minutes. So, you know, when you initially interact with a Pokestop,
I haven't done that yet.
Haven't
and
done
you
it yet
flip
either.
the thing, it gives you stuff. So it'll give you like Pokeballs that you can use to basically stockpile. But then kind of after you interact with it, it stops being active. But if you close out the app and then log back in about 10 minutes later, not 10 minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes later, it'll have refreshed. So if you're stuck somewhere for a long time,
Is
right
this like
around
a-
the same
a-
stop, you can just go back and keep getting new stuff.
Sounds like a cheat.
Exactly.
Nice.
You're a cheater. You're telling us how to cheat.
I'm telling you how to make the most of your time,
In this
maximizing
brave-
your resources.
I love the loading screen.
I know
is a
how it's
Gyarados
like,
about
"Don't
to
be a
kill
dumbass."
person. Yeah, don't
like
be a dumbass. We
Be
know
alert.
there's going to be
Stay-
a couple of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is
there
it
is an
nighttime
EV.
in both of y'all's, but not as?
Because we're with cool iPhones and you're with that weird ass phone.
Oh, that's probably. But
That's
you know,
probably true.
7 is not nighttime.
It's
so
not. There's
mi-
still
mine is
light
correct.
outside. So,
Yeah.
I want this
yours is more,
EV.
yours is more accurate, actually.
all right, well, we'll finish out this podcast and then you can go on and go out and catch them.
Podcast is dragging me down, man.
We're about to move on to like the last subject that I had in mind that we would talk about, and that is RTX. Unless you wanted to
that's
do
right, that's right.
your, did you have a moment with
I
Mogan?
just have a very little bit. So yeah,
Go
we can
for it.
do.
Go
oh wait,
for it.
do we want to leave the pause?
I don't
for
know.
the-
So I don't know how this is going to work with the video. So video people, there's going to be a slight like quick jump here because we're going to be. I don't know how to like. We don't have anything to show for the
we
screen.
need a video of Dylan
We
doing
do
the rap that we
do.
can splice.
We'll have to have him
A
back so we can do all that
music video.
stuff. Yes,
It's like
and that will play in its place. But like
weirdly
I
well
said,
done.
we didn't have all the things ready to do the video stuff. But I was like, screw it. I'm tired of waiting around, being like, someday we'll do the video. I wanted to do video for episode 30, and so now we're doing the video. We'll figure out this other stuff later.
right on.
go catch that.
Moment with Mogan.
All right, pause. All right, here we go. Okay, so just a couple of quick things. Out now, of course, if you've missed it, Inside the game has been out for probably like a week or two now, and it is getting rave reviews.
And that's the same people who made Limbo. correct?
Exactly, by the same people who made Limbo. It's for only, unfortunately, for Xbox and Microsoft. Zach.
Zach and I can play it.
So Zach can play it. I cannot, which really sucks. Although you could get it on Steam
oh, okay.
if you didn't have a Mac like me. So I'm just shit out of luck. Another weird Dark Horse game that neither of you, I know for certain, have ever heard of, but that Wii U owners are actually kind of psyched about. Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE.
Don't speak so quickly.
I
I know exactly
that
what
is one
that
of
is.
the best titles for a game I've ever heard.
It's just the best.
Just
So,
Tokyo Mirage.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE just came out for the Wii U, like, I think only about a little over a week ago. And it's this weird, awesome looking game. It's like very bright and colorful and super anime, but supposedly the actual combat system, it's like a turn-based combat system that's billed as being like a cross between Persona and Fire Emblem. So everyone's saying, hey, there's really nothing to the game story-wise, but it is crazy super fun.
beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Whoa.
So supposedly it's like, it's very like, pow! It's like just so in
Yeah.
your face. face.
I love these colors.
Very vivid.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Oh, wow.
So just from like a visual perspective, and I believe the soundtrack is meant to be super cool, very J-pop.
Whoa, man, that is a great cover.
That's a great cover.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. So Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE, for everyone who won't be playing Breath of the Wild anytime soon, this will be your holdover game. And supposedly, even though there's very little story, it's got like 60 plus hours of gameplay.
Awesome.
Wow.
So it's not a
pretty
short
good.
game by any means. So
I'm gonna have to get Windy Breath Wild when that comes out. I'll have
She's going to
to
reach around this table and just slap you.
I'll have to get a Wii U for that.
banned.
I mean, they're about to be
from
probably
getting it.
stupid cheap because the NX
Yeah.
is coming out soon.
Yeah,
so.
seriously. All right, and then coming soon, we have Song of the Deep, which I believe Jarrett may have played at RTX,
did. I'll talk
so
about that
he
a
can
little bit.
chime in on that in a second. It will be for PC, PS4, and Xbox, so I'll be able to play this one.
And I believe it's cheap. I think it's only
Yeah,
like
no, it's only $14.99.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$15.
And that's coming out on the 12th. So July 12th, that'll be just when
Today, when this one comes out,
there we go.
You can play Song of the Deep.
And then I think that one my own bro might be pretty psyched about. Have either of you had any familiarity with the Monster Hunter series?
No. I've heard of them, but I haven't played them.
Never mind. All
I
right,
know
so,
of it. I know of it. It looks good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
for the
pretty-
DS, right?
Yeah, yes. So Monster Hunter Generations for the 3DS is coming out on the 15th. So we've got some 3DS, we've got some Wii U.
Are you gonna get it,
Probably not. I'm not a
okay.
big Monster Hunter fan, but my bro super is. So I bet he would like that game.
Bro Mogan?
Bro
Nice.
Mogan. All right, that's all
him
I
on
have.
at some point,
That's
too.
your moment with Mogan. Yay!
Yeah.
Can you go ahead and
episode-
just start and stop
episode
that
100.
again before we get going? All right. So we'll finish up this episode with a quick recap. I'll wait for that camera to come back on.
While he's doing that, I could also rant about the missing Splatfests or the end of the Splatfest. I promised Ginger
Go ahead.
Jen, my new Splatoon buddy.
Quick soundbite on
Quick
on
little
Splatfest.
rant. So some of you may have seen me crying about it on Twitter. They have officially announced the end of Splatfests. So the Splatfest,
And you can follow Mogan on Twitter.
you
at
can.
Why would
Mogan
they end
ATX.
it?
It's just at Mogan ATX. I mostly just tweet about Splatoon because it's my life. It's what I spend
You'll
all
get
of
a
my
job for
time
them.
doing. Yeah. So they are ending Splatfest, the very last one for North America, July 22nd.
Does it take
So
a
we
lot of
won't hear
effort for
hear
them to
from her.
do Splatfest?
They
Why don't
have to
just
do
keep
like a
doing it?
theme, so there's always a theme. It's like X versus whatever.
Didn't they do a
Running out
SpongeBob
of
one at one
They
point?
did. It was
They did.
SpongeBob versus Patrick. It was awesome. I was team Patrick. Pretty sure. Yeah.
You would be.
Yeah, I would be. So they are the very final theme is going to be the title characters, Callie and Marie. It's versus the two of them.
Cool.
So they're the Squid Sisters. It's a big deal. Everybody's like, how can I choose? I was like, it's not hard. Callie sucks. Marie forever. So I'm Team Marie. You can join me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We've kill Callie. So July 22nd, final Splatfest. I'm so disappointed that they're ending them.
That makes sense. Why
again,
not?
like
Why-
just
just
like
keep doing
Zach,
it.
Yeah.
it's such a popular game,
That
and
doesn't
it's
make
not like
sense.
they're just ending it for North America. They're ending them. Period. It's crazy.
I wonder if they'll bring them
popular
back though in like a
Japan.
couple.
Yeah, maybe they're
Because
reworking
I've
things.
heard of them. They happen fairly often. So maybe they're
do.
just like they're taking a break. They're going to recalibrate some things. You know.
They have said it's over. Like
Jesus.
specifically.
Oh, was that her?
my. That's the first time ever. It's never been me.
Oh, that's true.
Yes,
we're
it's
all
never been
guilty.
me.
We're
I
all
was
guilty now of
We have nothing on
making a
each other
phone
anymore.
notification. We can no longer give shit to each other.
They are unfortunately ending Splatfest, which really a lot of hardcore fans see it as Nintendo is stepping away from further development. They're done with updates. They keep saying they're done with Splatfests, and it's like the
Weird.
game has only
Lame.
been out.
I wonder.
It's only been out for a year.
Maybe that means though that they're working on Splatoon 2.
See, my theory is that they're going to do a Splatoon 2 for the NX.
That would make sense.
That's what I'm thinking.
They want to
And
keep
it's
it. They want
like,
to keep the IP going into the next
NX
to the
isn't
new
going to be
console.
coming out until 2019. More or
Breath of the
less.
Wild.
Oh, they say it's coming out next year, but I super don't believe them. So, yeah, I'm pretty bummed about that. My good buddy, Splatoon buddy, Ginger Jen, she's really bummed about
Shout
it too.
out.
Shout out, Ginger Jen. So,
It's a good name.
yeah, it is.
like that.
She's the one who introduced me to Slosh Fests.
Oh, that's the one where you all get drunk.
Yeah,
Much
the
more
drunk
interesting
adult
topic.
version of the
Very nice,
Splatfest.
very
That's
nice.
right. It's offline, no kids.
Yeah. It's like after hours.
That's right. Splatoon After Dark.
Yeah. a little different, kids. Don't log on after 8.
So I think we'll finish up this episode with a quick recap. For I went to RTX 2016. Last week it was July 1st through 3rd. I wasn't able to go. Whatever. You guys missed out.
I would have gone. I would have.
out.
I would have if I could have.
So So don't be giving me shit.
We're all losers.
But we talk about podcasts for days. For video games for days on a podcast. You realize, because this is episode 30, that means we've done this for like 30 weeks.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
God.
I had actually had a thought when we were talking in the coffee shop, when we were first talking about doing a podcast, if we could see this footage then.
I know. It'd be awesome.
It would be. It'd be interesting.
Because that's been about a year ago from now.
I wouldn't
Because
believe it.
I think you and I met in like May, something like that. Mm-hmm. And then we met a couple weeks later, and that's when we first thought about doing this. We recorded the first episode in August. And then we re-recorded it because we didn't like it.
Outed it.
I don't care. At this point, it's the history of Team Chat. And we re-recorded it.
People,
do we still have the original
Oh,
first
yeah.
one?
I have everything.
We should release it for fun.
I have all
we
the ones.
should listen to it first, then make a decision
Let's not.
whether or not
Let's not even listen
Why don't we
to it.
release
Let's just
episode 2 as well?
Yeah,
Why
we
not?
should
Put it
release
as a
episode 2 at
package.
some point.
Real episode 2.
Just the
And so, we recorded that in August, but then we re-recorded.
We suck.
And we didn't actually start it
good at
until
this.
November.
Yeah.
So there was a big development phase.
It was a big development phase.
we had to stop being bad at it first.
Yeah, we definitely had those first few weeks where we had to get used.
Yes, go ahead. You may talk.
No, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to step on your toes. Please.
Jesus.
Continue.
Now it's like, could you douchebag shut up? God.
Fuck up while I'm talking. Jesus.
We're much more comfortable around each other now, which is
much more fun.
better.
Much more
and I'm
fun.
sure everyone else appreciates that.
Yeah.
But no, so
guys were
RTX.
sticks
Because
and
I remember
buds.
I talked about going at RTX last year in the first episode, in the first recording of the first episode. And so got to see my good, they don't know me personally, but I like them. Kind of funny.
you can dream,
Kind of funny
Jared.
guys. I talked to Greg a lot last year. Actually, Greg Miller, shout out. So I saw them at their panel. I actually didn't get to go to as many panels as I wanted to this year as I did last year, but I spent a whole lot more time on the floor.
Oh, okay.
I tried to play a lot of the games that were
Yeah, I
there.
saw a lot of
that's
your
what I would
tweets
do.
and
and
everything. So it was
cool.
gaming.
Yeah, I did want to go to one panel that was on video game voiceover, getting into it and stuff like that. But then I got there and the line was already out the door, and they were like, "Yeah, I don't know if you're going to get in." And I was like, "All right, well then, never mind." Because you have to get. That's the thing. If you want to go panels, you have to go to panels. That's
Can you
what
just
you
watch the panels on YouTube later?
I think you can. Maybe
I don't.
So,
what are they going to say?
but anyway.
I want to play the games.
But so there were a lot of fun.
Shut
There
up,
were a lot of
developers.
fun games.
Oh, you made the game? Don't care.
343 though was there, and they had a panel.
800 people just walking.
So that was
343. Wow, if I would have,
They had a Halo panel there.
I don't want to say that because that's sexist, but or mean to women. But there's the female developer for 343.
Oh, what is her?
The one and only?
What's her
No,
name?
she's
super cool.
She's like the.
Is it really just
the
her?
lead of it?
She's the lead of Microsoft. No, that's not true.
No, that's
But she is. She's like the Halo. She's basically. I want to slap somebody that made the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, don't slap her.
No, I can't slap her. That would be bad. But I'm saying,
For how bad it got messed up.
For
at
how
launch.
bad it is.
Yeah,
I'm being a funny person. I'm trying to be fun. I'm trying to just
Oh.
joke. I'm not obviously. I don't want to hit anybody. Right. Especially if
I want to
women.
hit people all the time.
But they fucked up the game. They
Yeah.
fucked it up, and they deserve. And they're like, nothing happened. Me and my buddies talked about going to we're driving to the place and
That's how
storming
you-
in
this is
there
how
and
you
be
get
like,
put
you
on-
guys fucked this game up.
This is how you get put on lists. I just want you to know.
we were just joking.
FBI,
I'm
watch
just kidding.
this.
Yeah, seriously.
But anyway, so I did see a lot, like Mogan said, "Song of the Deep" by Insomniac. I
Yeah.
played that one. I didn't get to play it for very long because I was watching the intro, video and the introduce to the video, and then I felt like I played for 2 minutes, and then they tapped me on the shoulder like, "Okay, you're done." I was like, "Damn it! I shouldn't have tried to find out the story, but I did because I wanted to know the story."
So actually,
hate
I'm
that.
really
UK, you're
interested in
done.
Song of the Deep
Get away
because
from
it
me.
looks
They actually
very
let people
similar
play for a long time.
Good.
to Ori and the Blind Forest and Child of Light.
It is. It
Yeah.
very much gave that exact
Yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
vibe. So I was like, Mogan will like this game.
It seems like I'm probably going to get it. 'Cause
Yeah.
if it's only $15 and I can get it for PS4,
It's the
I'm all
kind
in.
of game that I like. I would much prefer to play on the Vita. I don't know if they're going to give it a Vita version, but the Child of Light does have a Vita version, which that's where I'm going to get it.
It would be a good Vita game.
Yeah, it would be an excellent Vita game because it's a side scroller, and you're in it's underwater, and you're this girl who builds her own submarine to go look for her father who was lost at sea.
What's her name? Marine,
I think.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Or
Actually.
Marin, something like
Marin,
that.
there we go.
I
It's
believe
Marin.
it's Marin.
You're right.
Marine.
And so you go, and so the soundtrack was really good, had a nice nautical, peaceful feel to it. But then it's also really cool because you have like this magnet arm that you would use to like shoot out and grab
it's
things,
like your
and you have to
little
use it
weapon.
to get through puzzles and obstacles and things like that. So it was a really fun game. They gave me a free T-shirt, which was
Whoa,
cool.
where's that? And why are you not wearing it?
Because it's dirty. I wore
it
it.
a
Yes, I
size
wore it
small?
the other day.
Can I have it?
It's an XL. And so
Just
that
like
was
my Bulbasaur.
so that was a fun one. I did like that.
My Bulbasaur needs a new toy. You're gonna go to like Petco, and they're like, Jesus, this woman has lost her
Poke
mind.
Petco.
Bulbasaur likes to play with toys.
A game that was there last year, Brawlhalla, was there again. I played that one. That game's a lot of fun. It's a fighting game similar to Smash Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Takes place on in an arena. You have different characters and everything. It's a pretty fun fighting game. So check that one out. I know it's available. The beta is still available on Steam, I believe. So you should definitely try to play that one whenever you can. It was really fun. A couple standouts to me. I played this one, or not. This one called Live Lock, which I can't remember who is the developer of that one.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's a top-down twin-stick shooter. So, and you have 3 different classes, like a Titan, a healer, and then just a offense. And you go and you're like fighting giant mechs and stuff. Okay. It was pretty fun, and I play in the demo. I got to play it with 2 other people, so it's not like there was other AI.
Okay.
And so, it was really fun. It's all about like communicating, like, oh, let's heal. You all have different abilities and working together to achieve a common goal. It was a lot of fun. They also gave me a T-shirt. I was wearing that one. I was wearing that one. I was wearing that one earlier today, but then I got a little hot and a little sweaty. Didn't want to look all sweaty on the video for the first time. And so it's in my dirty laundry as well. But I'll wear it at some point. But so the couple of the games that I did have the most fun playing, one is Lawbreakers. By Boss Key Productions, and that is being made by Cliff Bleszinski and on his team, and he did Gears of War.
Oh, I know who Cliff Bleszinski is. I just have mixed feelings.
But anyway, so it was a fun game.
I'm sure it is good. He makes fun games.
It was a little frenetic, and I played it on.
So probably a little over the top.
It was. I mean, like how it was it was a violent game and everything. But I mean, it was fun. But I liked it because it's similar in Overwatch how you can't aim down the sights. You just have your crosshair and shooting and stuff like that. And you have some like cool. Your melee is you kick, which is fun because you don't see that very often in most games and stuff like that. But it was really fast paced, really frenetic, and I played like a King of the Hill match, and everything, and that was a lot of fun too. Played it, the whole team was built out of other people, so you weren't playing with AIs, and you were playing against another team, and it was a really fun game to play, really fast paced. I played it on PC though, which I'm not as used to playing that kind of game on PC as I used to be, so it took a slight learning curve to get used to.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Be
and
very
it's
good
coming
on
out.
PC.
It's coming out to. It's PC first. I don't know if it's coming out to other stuff later, but I hope it does because it would be fun, a great one to pick
He
up.
started on PC.
Yeah,
I mean he's Unreal. I mean, isn't like Unreal? Didn't he do the Unreal series?
Let me give it a Google.
Maybe.
I mean, I know he's part of the Unreal Engine that was part of the Unreal series. I don't know. He has some involvement with Unreal, I believe. But obviously, Gears is like what he's known for. I'll never forget him coming out on stage with a life-size.
Yeah, you were talking about that before.
Yeah,
that's
Cliff.
funny.
It's like, dude, this guy thinks he's like a rock star, and I guess he kind of is in the gaming world.
He is. Epic Games. Let's see.
Let's go to like filmography for games.
Filmography.
Credits, video games. Yeah, he's made. Unreal Tournament.
Wow.
Unreal Tournament, like all.
Maybe
Yeah,
he
all
is
of
a
those.
rock star.
Yeah, he made all that. Brothers in Arms, Gears of War.
There was a
Shadow
game-
Complex, Fat Princess, Lost Planet 2, Bulletstorm. Oh yeah,
Bulletstorm.
Super
That's
hot.
the one I was thinking of.
So yeah, Bulletstorm's
a weird game.
He's
I've never played
big, and so it was pretty sweet to get to play that game from him.
You could play Battlefield 1.
That wasn't there. No,
Damn, I want to play that.
I know I do want to play that game too. The other one, and shout out to this one, big time. This is probably my favorite game that I played there, and it was Pyre by Supergiant Games. Supergiant, I've been a fan of because they are the developers of Bastion. Which
Okay, yeah.
pull this out. Got this sweet ass art print. No, you can't see it that well from back there, but I'll pull it up later. Of the kid from Bastion
The kid.
and everything. I saw this. I was like, I have to have this.
He's got a pistol too.
Yeah, you guys need to play
A
Bastion.
little grenade.
Yeah, you guys need to play Bastion. It's great.
It's so violent.
No, it's
You're all about violence.
It's a great game, but it's got like a great like
Adult
a
violence.
narrated
It's a kid.
story and everything. It's super awesome. Play Bastion. And so I bought that from them. And
I like what he's wearing.
but Pyre is their third game. They had a second game after Bastion called Transistor, which I have, but I haven't gotten to it yet. But Supergiant's great because like Bastion, though everything about it is like watercolored set, like it's watercolored art and everything.
Oh yeah, we talked about
we
it.
did talk about it in the
did.
art direction episode,
beautiful.
I think. And so that's kind of like all their games have that same look and style.
Yeah.
So Pyre is interesting in how the gameplay works. It's like you come across these three strangers in this basically a purgatory type world, and you have to work your way out of it to get back into the realm of the living.
Cool.
But it's interesting how it comes up because you have to guide these three strangers that you come across in these rites. And basically how it is there's these obstacles you have to get around, but there's an opposing team trying to fight, trying to escape as well. And so you have to
like the look of this.
Yeah. So you have to, what you have to do is you have to basically, you each have your own, basically a goal. It's a pyre.
Oh.
And you're trying to get an orb of energy into the pyre.
Oh yeah, and she has antlers.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck those are.
Those are their masks. No, that's a girl. The one,
What does the dude in the back have animal wise?
it's not. It's just a mask. But so like Ruki is the dog-like creature, and he moves really fast. I cannot remember the other guy's name. And then no, it's his mask. It's his mask.
Oh, I see.
And then go through and show some of the other art. It shows them with their masks on. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
And so you basically have to like guide them to throwing, and it's basically like you're trying to throw this orb or get this orb into the enemy team's pyre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you got this pyre.
here
We'll
we
put
go.
pictures up on the video so you guys can see this. And so you're trying to get this celestial orb into the enemy,
Funny text.
into the enemy pyre. And so you have this aura that surrounds your character, and you can use it. And if you run into another enemy, it will destroy them. And you can pick up the aura from there. You can also throw your aura, which is what the big guy, the girl,
The big guy.
what's her name? Jodriel, I think. She is, throwing her aura into a wave, a shock wave, which will destroy your enemy. But you can throw the celestial ball orb. You can pass it back and forth to your three characters,
It's like an extreme sport.
and you have to
it's a
basically
new sport.
and you basically have to get 10 points. And that's how you win. But so if you score with Jodriel, you get 3. If you score with Ruki, you get 1. And if you score with, I cannot remember his name.
Guy number 2.
Hadriel, I want to say actually. He gets 2 points. But it's really cool because you can have it and you can try to throw it in. You can run it in. But if you get and so it just had this really intense, fast-paced gameplay. And so it was doing this really cool things in the demo when I was playing it. I was like, it worked best when I was playing with Ruki, the dog-like creature. I would wait for the enemies to run at me. I would throw the orb over their heads, then dash really fast around them, pick it back up, and run in. And so it's like one that's you had to have really fast-paced strategy to get in and to figure it out. It was a really quick learning curve, but I'm only imagining that as the game goes on, it gets tougher and tougher.
Yeah.
You either encounter more enemies with more abilities and things like that. And so that one. Pyre by Supergiant Games was the
your favorite.
standout of RTX for
Interesting.
me.
It looks I've never seen anything like
The
it.
art is beautiful.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
never seen
we'll
anything
throw up
like
some
that.
pictures of what I'm talking about so you guys can see this. No big deal. But you should also look it up and buy it when it comes out because it was great. So I am really excited for that one to come out.
Yeah.
And it made me want to go home instantly and play Transistor. So
You've already got enough on your plate, man.
Yeah.
In terms of
I
games.
do. I really do. That's why I'm trying to bust through some of these shorter ones that I got so I can get to it.
Portal.
I do have Portal.
Yes.
1 and
Gotta
2
play
that I got to
Portal.
play those.
Just one. Just play the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get to it.
Just play the second one.
You just play the second one. Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Team Chat Podcast. Thank you for listening. And again, if you have any questions or comments, please
30 weeks.
email us, teamchatpodcast@gmail.com. Find us on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, where you can watch this video. We'll be posting it in smaller segments or something like that. Some fun cause to get across the various social media so people will know that we're actually doing this now.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, thank you for joining us for our 30th episode. Another milestone has been hit.
Woo!
Next big one is 40 and then 50.
Oh my God.
We'll have to do something big,
Big
for 50.
5-0.
Who
Oh.
celebrates 40? That's
Yeah,
when you
we'll-
don't
we'll-
celebrate.
Yeah,
Wait
we'll
till
skip
50.
40. We'll
Yeah.
wait till 50, do something
Did
big.
we celebrate 10? What did we do for 10?
Nothing.
I don't think we did anything.
I think we just like, this is our 10th episode. We made it.
I have to come fucking down here talk to the Jonas Brothers. South Park.
It's from South Park. It's a
Park. Mickey
hilarious.
Mouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we don't have a problem, do we, huh?
But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I am one of your hosts, Jared Wilson, joined to my right by Rachel Mogan.
Peace out.
And to my left, Zachary Parks.
Peace.
See y'all next time.